Hello everyone. So friends, in our previous lecture we saw that how we can perform stubbing in Mockito using when and then return in combination. Why we do stubbing is, as we have mocked the external dependency, if any of the method is called on external dependency, we need to tell Mockito that what to do when a specific method is called with a specific argument. So we can tell Mockito that when this method is called with this argument, then return this stuff. So from there we saw one way using when and then return. So in this lecture we'll see the another way to do the simple stubbing. So as we had discussed in our previous slide, that the other way would be, there is a method do return, mockito.doReturn. So this method will take in a return type that what's need to be returned. So do return. So here using this approach, we are simply going from this direction to here. That as we have told then return, here we are telling first only that do return, let's say book 1, and then we say when. So it takes a type of object which is our mock dependency. So here we provide book repository. So when takes the book repository. So here we'll simply do dot, we call find book by book id method, and let's have it parameter as 1 2 3 4. So here we used when, we are calling book repository dot find book by book id, we are passing it as 1 2 3 4, then return book 1. Here we are simply reading it from the backwards, that do return book 1 when book repositories find book by book id method is called with a value as 1 2 3 4. So similarly, do return book 2 when book repositories find book by book id method is called with 1 2 3 5. So here we'll simply comment this, and if I run the test case, you can see the test case got executed successfully. So friends, these are the two ways by which we can perform basic stubbing in Mockito. So if I uncomment this, so friends, here you can see in this when and in this when there is some difference. Inside this when we are calling book repository dot the method and passing in an argument, and here in this when we are simply providing book repository. After when we are simply calling dot find book by book id, and then we are passing 1 2 3 4. So there is a slight difference in the syntax of writing the first approach and the second approach. So friends, in our next lecture we'll see what happens if we write the syntax of first in second. So friends, I hope you like this video. Thanks, have a nice day.